Once upon a time in Japan, there was a king who had it all. He had all the wealth, all the power, and all the respect that came with being the king. But one day, his wise advisors came to him and said, "Your Majesty, you have everything a man could want, but you have no happiness in your life." Now the king had never thought about happiness before. He had all the material things, so he thought that automatically he should be happy. But once these words entered his mind, he began noticing every little difficulty, every little problem in his life. And soon he started feeling sadder each day. So his royal advisors, worried for him, sent him to a spiritual teacher in a faraway ashram. The king reached the ashram and told the teacher about his sadness. The teacher, after listening to him, gave him a big task. He said, "If you really want to learn happiness, stay here for a year and work in the garden." The king didn't quite understand what gardening had to do with happiness, but he was desperate to feel joy again, so he stayed. For one whole year, he worked in the garden. He dug the soil, planted seeds, watered flowers, and learned every detail of caring for a garden. The teacher showed him how to prune the branches and how to identify different species of trees. Every day, the king immersed himself in the tasks, forgetting about his worries. And slowly, he started feeling a sense of calm and fulfillment. After a year, the teacher told him, "It's time for you to go back to your kingdom. But know this, I will come to visit you at any moment. And when I come, I'll look at your greatest garden. That will be the test of whether you've truly understood what I've taught you." The king, more relaxed and at peace, returned to his kingdom. He was still a powerful king, but now he was also a happy gardener. He immediately went to his vast gardens and assigned 500 workers to clean every corner of the 1,000-acre garden. He wanted to make the most beautiful garden in the world. Day and night the workers toiled. Not a single weed, not a single imperfection was left. Even the dead leaves were plucked off before they could fall. The garden became the talk of the kingdom. People from neighboring kingdoms came to see its beauty. The king basked in the praise, believing that this beauty would bring him happiness. But one night, the teacher arrived. The king, happy to see him, welcomed him like an old friend, and the next morning he took him to see the garden. At first the teacher smiled, but with every step he took inside, his smile faded. His face grew serious. The king's heart sank. He had expected praise, not silence. Finally, he couldn't hold it anymore. "Teacher, why aren't you saying anything? Isn't this garden beautiful?" he asked. The teacher looked at the perfectly manicured lawns, the colorful flower beds, and the neatly trimmed hedges. Then he turned to the king and asked just one question. "Where are the golden leaves?" The king was confused. "Golden leaves? I've never seen them," he said. The teacher explained, "In nature, golden leaves are the dry yellow leaves that fall when the wind blows. They remind us that death is as natural as life. By removing every dry leaf, you have created not a garden, but a painting. Beautiful, yes, but lifeless. Just like a painter who creates a beautiful picture but forgets to add the shadows, you have forgotten to add the golden leaves." The king looked at the garden with new eyes. He saw that it had become a place of perfection, but not of life. He realized that he had been so focused on creating the most beautiful garden that he had forgotten what makes a garden truly beautiful, the golden leaves. In that moment, he understood the lesson the teacher had been trying to teach him. Perfection doesn't bring happiness. Wholeness does. Happiness is found in the mixture of joy and pain, success and failure, love and loss. It's in the wholeness of life, not its perfection. Immediately, the king ordered buckets of dry leaves and withered flowers to be scattered across the grounds. A gentle breeze came, and the leaves began to rustle. Their music filled the air, soft, fragile, and real. The king's eyes welled up. It was the most beautiful music he had ever heard. The teacher said, "Now your garden is alive. And so are you, king, because life is not just green leaves and bright flowers. Life is also death, sorrow, mistakes, and imperfection. Without the golden leaves, there is no music of life. From that day on, the king embraced the golden leaves. He understood that in the imperfections of life lay its beauty and its music.